Hey there folks, Dragon's Dogma 2 has just hit the shelves, and let me tell you, it's like stepping into a fantasy world where the rulebook was thrown into a fire pit. Missed up on the first round with Dragon's Dogma 2? Well, strap in, because this isn't your average stroll through the park. Imagine minding your own business, when suddenly a wild ogre decides you look like a soccer ball and boots you off a cliff. Yep, it's that kind of crazy. But hey, don't let that scare you off. Sure, this game will test your patience harder than trying to explain the internet to a medieval knight, but it's not that you are trying to crack a nut with a feather here. It's tough, but in a way that makes victory taste all the sweeter. We gone ahead and scribbled down 9 life-saving tips to keep you from rage quitting. I'm not talking about the kind of advice like remember to breathe. No, we are diving into the good stuff that really make a difference. First off, wandering into ogre territory solo is about as smart as trying to swim in amber. One of the first things you'll do, apart from marveling at how cool your character looks, is create a pawn. These aren't chess pieces, folks, but battle-ready buddies who got to your back. And trust me, you'll want them around as much as they need a leader like you. Not only do level up with you, allowing for some sweet custom setups, but you can also deck them out in the fanciest gear. It's like having a partner in crime, but with less of the crime and more of the ogre slaying.
Lost your nerve, have you? Scared? You should be. Come out and play.
Ever heard the saying, don't pull all your eggs in one basket? Well, when it comes to pawns, think of it as don't pull all your warriors in one vocation. Scoop up pawns from other players, especially those on your level or below. It's free. There's nothing like a well-rounded crew to tackle the surprises this game throws at you. I learned it the hard way when my thieves have got cornered by slimes, only to be saved by my pawn, who thought bringing 5 daggers to a slime fight was a brilliant idea. Spoiler, it was.
Huzzah! What a team we make arisen!
Now for the love of all things holy, don't stuck in a single job. The game isn't just being nice by letting you swap between vocation, it's practically winking and nudging you towards it. Its vocation comes with its own set of passive perks that stick around even when you switch gears. It's like investing in stocks, but the dividends are sweet abilities that make you tougher, sneakier, or whatever wire. Starting as a fighter is a solid move. By level 6, you unlock through a perk that lets you carry more loot without moving like you have got a boulder in your backpack. Trust me, in a world where picking up everything that's not nailed down is a lifestyle, you'll want this. Alright, let's start talking about gear and loot. Picking up new pawns is like opening a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. Except instead of chocolate, it's someone who might walk away with your stuff. When you swap out pawns, they take their gear with them, which can be as frustrating as trying to trade a needle in a moving car. So before you say adieu, make sure they're not carrying your grandmother's silverware. And if a pawn bites the dust, their loot vanishes into thin air. I like to have my pawns carry the camping gear, while my main body also onto the family jewels. That way, if they go Mia, I'm not out hunting for 10 packs instead of dragons. Whoever said honesty is the best policy clearly never played Dragon's Dogma 2. While the game might not have a press X to sneak button, rolling with a thief can make you as sneaky as a cat in a library. They've got this nifty move called Shadow Clock, turns you nearly invisible. Great for sleeping past guards or avoid awkward conversations. Just watch that stamina bar. It drains slower than a bathtub with a clogged drain, but it does drain. Oh, and pro type, it keeps draining if you are chatting up NPCs. So maybe don't start monologuing until after you have had a snack.
I shan't let them harm you.
You know how in some games you hoard gold like a dragon, thinking I might need this later? Well, Dragon's Dogma 2 ain't one of those games. Golden monster bits come at you like flyers in a shopping mall, so don't be shy about splashing the cash on better gear. Upgrades are essential like cheese on pizza, and the good news is the first few don't cost much more than a pocket change. Running low on monster parts, some traders have got your back. selling everything but their grandmas. And remember, taking a break at an inn or using your camping kit isn't just about catching Z's, it's saving your progress in the real world. Plus, let's be real, you are not a pack mule. Use those potions and buffs like they are going out of the style, because frankly, harding is so last season. Alright, let's chat about the Wakestones. These shiny gems aren't just pretty, they are your get out of jail free card when the Grim Reaper comes knocking. But there's a kicker, they can also bring back NPCs. Accidentally got some important question, pop a Wakestone, and it's like nothing ever happened, but we warned, you might end up reviving someone just for them to take a swan dive off a cliff again. Trust me, it's as frustrating as trying to explain why the sky is blue to a toddler. Use them wisely. Think of Wakestones as fancy china you only bring out for special occasions, not everyday dinnerware. Now, let me introduce you to the world of Seeker's tokens. These aren't your ordinary shiny trinkets. They're like the collectibles you brag about to your friends because they actually do something. Scattered in the weirdest places, from cliff edges to the top of ancient ruins, they are as elusive as a cat at bedtime. But boy, are they worth it. Collecting these babies can snag you some pretty sweet gear, like rings that make you hit harder or carry more. And while there are about as many tokens as stars in the sky, the answer is half the fun. So get to climbing, exploring, and maybe get a bit of falling. It's all in the name of fashion. Functionality. Last but definitely not least, keep your peepers peeled for golden Trove Beetles. These little critters are more than just a pretty sparkle. Each one you nab permanently ups your carry weight. And yes, that's awesome and it sounds. Think of them as your very own pocket gym, bulking up your ability to overload without breaking the sweat. Spotting them can be a game in itself, especially during the day. But once night falls, these guys light up like teeny lanterns. Collecting them is like going on a treasure hunt, where the prize is not having to leave behind your fifth backup sword, because you are carrying too much. And there you have it, folks. The crash course is not just surviving, but thriving Dragon's Dogma 2. We have covered everything from the importance of friendship, of the panquarity, to the art of strategic spending, the thrill of the hunt for Seeker's token and golden Trove Beetles. This game is a vast open world canvas, painted with opportunities for adventure, danger and discovery. Whether you are strategizing your next move in battle, deciding which vocation best suits your playstyle, or simply enjoy your breathtaking views, remember, every choice you make shapes your journey. So grab your gear, reel your pounds, and dive into the rich dynamic world of Dragon's Dogma 2. The adventure of a lifetime awaits, and now you are more than ready to face whatever comes your way with these pro tips in your adventures toolkit.
Truly are formidable, Arisen.
Thanks for watching the video. If you like it, subscribe, activate the bell and hit the like buttons. See you soon, folks.